Hi, welcome to my shop here on the 28th of October 2002. I almost never say what year it is, but 2002. 2022. Ooh, you fell off your chair there for a moment, did you? Let's see if the relubrication attempt I made has worked. That's a question of this bar and all these parts closing up when I do this. Look at that. That's fantastic. It's like new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread a little bit of silicone grease in a few places where the WD-40 just won't have really settled. Some pieces, just a few pieces here and there. The original grease, I felt it with my finger, and the WD-40 has kind of relubricated it, so you don't really need to remove it, the original stuff. In some cases, you know, I've done record players and that where the original grease is actually hard and it's not coming back. But that's not the case here. And there's probably a lot of hidden spots in here that might require. That feels pretty dry up in there. So I don't know if the silicone will kind of mix with the original grease. Probably not, really. I don't know. Certainly the WD-40 seems to have done the trick. Okay, that's probably pretty good right there. Just looking for more, especially where they have pieces, flat pieces sliding over each other. I think that's where you really need the grease. There's a fair bit of that in here. Just looking at everything moving. Very good. So the plan now is to mount a tape and check the various functions and see that they operate properly. And that's about it. Just before we do that, I think I noticed that this counter never changed when I was operating the machine before. And it looks like it's a pretty simple system. Probably the problem with it is quite simple too. So there's a drive belt here. And it's going to drive this counter. And it's just driven from the wheel up here. And what oh yeah, it's moving. It's backwards. So I'm rewinding the tape right now. Let's put this into play. Here. There it goes. Okay, I guess maybe I just didn't notice it. You can see the belt has been sitting in one place for a long time. You see how it's kind of wiggling as I turn it? It's from the bends that have settled into it. doesn't seem to be the same. This one seems to have has degraded a bit, I guess is the word for it. But it seems to work. Very good. Well, that was nothing. Perfect. The counter is actually quite important in operating a machine like this. Actually, there's something more interesting about the counter. It's really not the counter, it's the light that is going to light this. And here's the light right here. And what they've done is, this is looks like a regular light bulb, and they've put a shrink sleeve on it with the end open. So the light is directed. This is actually going this way. And it looks like it's the light that goes into the red filter. It's, I guess, to indicate recording. So now, did that light work? Gee, I don't know. Should find out now, eh? I've never flipped this into record. I was going to do that with a tape in place. Well, maybe we can just do it quickly here, like this. I'll have to fool it into thinking it has a tape. Wait a minute. What's going on with this? Oh, right. Okay, so we flip it like that, and I need to put it in record. It looks like you gotta do that. Just one should be enough. Okay, we're going to apply power. There we go. Power's on. Any reason not to turn this on? Okay, power on. Oh, you can see this belt's got a bit of a bump in it too. There's the light already. And because I have the record button pushed. How do you pop these up? Push this into rewind. There's play. Light is off. Whole machine stopped because there's no tape. But you push either one of these, the record light comes on. Okay, that's good. This machine is shaping right up. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to kind of put it back together, and we'll try it. Well, just like magic, 24 hours has gone by. It's the next day. I left my shop yesterday while I was working on this, and I just never made it back. So the last thing I was going to do was basically reassemble this guy and then put a tape on it and test its various functions. And hopefully it's 100%. I think it may be 100%. So I'm going to put it all back together, and then we're going to give it a test. I'm going to try the microphones here and see what's up. Okay, a little hint to anyone who might be working on one of these. When you put the panel back together, you got to make sure the fast forward button is already in place, because you can't insert it afterwards. So I put the panel on, I got to take it back off. So things you learn. Okay, another lesson being learned here. When you're putting the knob on, well, it doesn't stay. Okay, you can't sit on here, so you have to kind of put it on, hold it, put the panel up. In the course of doing that, if you drop the knob, it goes inside the machine. It's way in the back corner here, where it's going to be a struggle to get it out. In the meantime, I've retaped the meter here to the panel. I can't put the panel down, or it'll pull the meter off. Yeah. Hey, I'll know how to do this once I've done it. That's kind of how this work goes all the time, it seems. Sometimes the simplest things become the most difficult. I cannot get that out of there. So I'm going to try to fish it out with this. This is a steel wire. This is handy stuff, you know. The steel wire is very stiff. So I'm going to try to just... think probably the best way to do this is put the knob in the hole. And carefully put this back. Oh, these wires are going in a bad place. These are going to go right in front of, they're going to go between the light and the, they're going to get caught in this. Wow, this is kind of dumb. Okay, success. Just have to put the screws in and we'll be ready. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go here. So the tape I have on there was given to me by a friend because I was lamenting about not having any good audio tapes and having these big tape decks. I have two of these big guys to fix up, and he presented me with a couple of tapes. This one is from Air Check country format. Didn't it say on here? It is CFTR Terrace, British Columbia. This is actually recording from the radio station, and this was done. Well, you know, this date refers to this, and I'm not sure that this is talking about what's on this tape. But if it is, December 21st, 1978. Wow. I'm sure the tape is that old, but what's on it? Well, who knows for sure. Now we're towards the end of the tape here. There's a little blank area right at the end that I can record on without disrupting the historical stuff that's on this tape. And this tape recorder comes with these. You've got to put these on or the reels are going to fall off right in the middle of playing. Well, there's not much grip there. Probably all it takes though. Okay, now let's get the controls right. Volume, 2 volume controls. This is set to stereo. This is bass and treble set flat. We're on a slow speed, which I believe the recording is actually on a fast speed here. So let's try rewind a bit. Oh, I gotta plug it in. Let's try plugging it in. Okay, a little power here. On-off switch. Well, I guess this light comes on when you record. I think that's the only time. So I can hear it running. Okay, let's go forward first. What happened? There we go. You can see the meters are indicating sound. Speakers on. A little slow. Okay, no problem. Leave it slow. Now we'll try rewind. Hope the brakes work. Perfect. Okay, now we'll try fast forward. And we'll knock the machine over here. Perfect. We'll go towards the end of the tape. Brake. Excellent brake. Stop. Not sure what that. You can hear some noise coming out of the amplifier here. A little bit. Who knows what that is? Okay, so we can try recording. I do have 2 microphones that came with it. But first, let's just try this. If we push this in, it locks in. You see the red light came on. I saw the meter bump. Let's try this one. Oh, one or the other. Let's try both. That would be stereo, I guess. And volume controls for the record level. This meter is jumping up and down while I turn this, so a little dirt in there. This one, you get a little dirt when you get up high on the control. Okay, we're going to try plugging in the microphone here and see what happens. Well, this is an interesting cord. I didn't realize this one was there. That might be handy for doing something. You can put line in inputs up on the top here. Let's get a microphone. Okay, the cord's in great shape. I doubt these have been used. In fact, I don't think this machine has got much use. You look around places like this where a person's hand sweeps back and forth, or maybe this control. You look for wear and tear. Maybe the words are worn off. It'll give you some idea of the mileage on these things. Okay, so number 1 is the top here. Okay, number 1, no switch. This is a Sony dynamic microphone. It's pretty heavy. Let's just back up a little bit here. I'm going to put you over here. Come on over here. And on the back it says MTL F96 impedance low Japan. And again, these look just pristine pretty well. Maybe a little marked up, but in great shape. Okay, so chances are with these buttons pushed, this meter with a red light on, and having seen the meter jump up and down, I'll bet you this comes alive. If we just turn up this volume here. Yep. Hello. Well, that's good. Take a look at the meter. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Okay, that's good. If somebody answers me, I'll be freaked out. We'll get the other microphone out. Stick it in the other channel. Turn the volume down on this one. Turn the volume up on this one. Oop, there's that dirt spot. Hello there, everybody. And the meter works. I'm saying everybody, but there's really only one of you watching this. This is really bundled up. I'm going to leave it though. I don't want to stretch this all out. What we want to do is make a recording. So I want to play what's on here, and I'm going to change the speed to the proper speed, and we're going to grab the volume control down. Good. Play.
Ability, you're talking about Sanyo.
No, we're talking about
Sunday before
Sony.
Christmas, and all through the town, not a storefront was open. A bad elf closed them down. When off in the distance a jingle was heard of keys in the lock, and soon spread the word. Universal was open. A good elf and his tricks had made room for shoppers from 1 until 6. In every department, all over the store, were savings and specials and bargains galore. The elf then just smiled. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, some great buys. Universal in the...
So I flip this to channel 1. Both speakers start playing on the... I can hear this with my own ears. You probably can't recognize it in the video, but both speakers started playing. When I put it on stereo, only one speaker's playing. So it's a mono recording, probably for potentially an AM radio station, and which would just be mono. And there's nothing on track 2. Okay, so we're going to play this to the end.
Morgul Center, open Sunday the 17th from 1 till 6.
That's the end. So now I'm going to make a recording. We're going to put this in stereo. I'm going to turn both these up a bit. I'm going to grab one microphone, then the other. We'll attempt a stereo recording here. Okay, I only have a little bit of tape left, just a wee bit. So we'll put this on the middle speed to slow it down so the tape lasts longer. And we'll put in the record buttons. Okay. Red light's on. We'll put the instant stop on. Put this into fast forward. Did this pop? Those popped. You can't accidentally record. So you gotta hold these down and turn this knob at the same time. You still have it in lock position here. Okay, we'll push these down. Turn this. Here we go. Okay, we're a little. Oh my gosh, this is going to come out of the speakers. Kind of sounds like mono. Channel 1. Channel 2. Oh, this was up a little bit. Okay, so we turn this right down. We won't get any feedback. We are ready. First is channel 1, then is channel 2. Here we go. This is channel 1 speaking. This is channel 1 speaking. This is channel 2 speaking. VE3JXM. Hello, hello. CQ, CQ. I don't know what that hiss is. I want to rewind it. I should have zeroed this. Volume up. Unless the record buttons pop out right away automatically, so you can't accidentally.
Rise Universal in the Chaco Center. Open Sunday the 17th from 1 till 6.
My speed. Channel 2 speaking. VE3JXM. Hello, hello. CQ, CQ. So I have this on channel. I don't have this on stereo. Okay, let's try that again. Stereo. That's not me. Here we go. Pretty weak. This is channel 2 speaking. VE3JXM. Hello, hello. CQ, CQ. Well, a little weak. Now, my job with this thing, for the owner of it, is to simply determine how well it works and is it in saleable condition. I would say so. I would say the person buying this would know that they're not getting something brand new. They're getting something that's old. It may require a little bit of work. It could just be I didn't have the volumes balanced here. Could be lots of little factors in here that are not all that serious. So I think that's it for this machine for me. I don't think I want to dig further into it. I don't think I want to do any of that. I'll leave that for the eventual owner who will pick this up for not much money when it finally comes up for sale. Don't know what something like this is worth. I know there are people with large sets of tapes. I don't think this machine is quite the quality that they would be looking for playing those tapes, but I don't know. I'm certainly not interested in keeping it. It's just too big, too heavy, and I wouldn't do anything with it. So it's not for me, not for me. But there's somebody out there who would like to have this guy. So, and too bad it's missing its nice plate here. I guess you could probably do something to overcome that. Put this on with the tape sitting in there. A little higher. So that's how this would go. Well, it would sit down a little lower. That's it. Okay. Not bad. Somebody can have some fun with this thing, I'm sure. So thanks a lot for watching. I think I'm going to get back to radios now. I have so many radios. Wow. See ya.